Okay, chills. Literal chills. Yeah. So, once again, with the new chapter that's come out, chapter 995, these will be my initial reactions just after reading the chapter. And the thing is that every time I read the chapter, I mean, I probably would like to do a live, but, you know, I'm just not popular enough for people to actually show up to my live. So I do the initial reactions. And all the time, I want to go back and read the chapter and be like, okay, wait, let's go back and react. But then I'm like, no, I need to turn the camera on and all that. So, it's just a bit tough sometimes. Anyway, this chapter, first of all, Marco and Big Mom. Actually, no, wait. What's the name of this chapter again? Oh, no. Okay, wait. I'll be back right now. Just back.
A few moments later.
And I'm back. So, this chapter. Okay, so first of all, with the cover, it's a great cover. It's an interesting cover. Luffy, clearly a person who does not study or read or anything like that. But, yeah. The more interesting thing is the title, A Kunoichi's Oath. Is it Kunoichi? And I think it's the whole Aka Inu and Inu Arashi discussion. Is it Inu Arashi? Aka Inu? Who knows? Who really knows? But I'm guessing this is, you know, the word for female ninja or something like that. And this is referencing Tama's entrance at the end, which I guess people were expecting. So now, I mean, this is literally got nothing to do with the chapter, but now that we've seen Tama, are people like Hyori gonna show up? Right? Are people like, okay, I guess not Toko, because she doesn't really have any business in Onigashima. As, you know, she hasn't really expressed her want to kill anyone or do anything like that or become a pirate, so not Toko, but maybe Hyori might show up now. Because people are usually showing up. Is Tama the person who's been following these people? And now that Tama is here, we're just gonna be having people eating kibi dangos left, right, and center. Okay, so, but this chapter had too many points. Okay, now, yeah, I think I'll get to that thought in a bit. But, what? Yeah, like, I need to figure out what I'm going to talk about first now. Let's just go back to where it starts. Big Mom and Prospero, which I did not expect. I thought it was only Big Mom and Prospero back in 992 when the France translation came out. And then I thought, okay, no, when the official came out, because Big Mom was just kind of like, do what you do. So I thought Big Mom had a plan, right? She's taking advantage of this chaos and she's going to backstab Kaido. But it seems she wants to be in on all the action. Whether she wants to be in to take advantage, you know, when Kaido's, you know, looking a bit weaker, or whether she just wants to fight as well, you know, as part of, you know, Kaido, you know, with the Kaido alliance. I'm not really sure right now, but she does not want to be left out. And Big Mom versus Marco is really happening. Of course, another something that was very obvious was the Carrot and Wanda versus Prospero, which, I mean, I'm just kind of thinking now, like, whose design is better? Wanda, Carrot, then Wanda, then Carrot, but then Wanda, Carrot. I think I'll need to see some fan arts before I decide. But Marco versus Big Mom is serious because Marco, now he's talking about his stuff, right? Because before everyone was talking about, you know, Marco is a phoenix and he regenerates and that's kind of his power plus he's a bird. But then I feel like something didn't sit right with me, right? Because maybe it was the same with you, right? Because you think about it, it's like, okay, so Marco's kind of paramecia power because he's a mythical Zoan is that he has this regeneration. But then apart from that, he just seems to be a bird that flies and that's it. Really? That's all a phoenix is? Like, I was like, maybe there's something with his flames, but it turns out there is, right? I mean, I just couldn't prove it. It wasn't anything to, you know, show for it, but shows that there is now. Also that, I'm not sure how this went, but Marco is clearly, you know, on another level. Does this mean all first commanders are on this other level that Marco seems to be on? Is this just a Marco special thing? Is this a matchup thing? Because now Big Mom's looking for the kind of souls that will be able to deal with Marco. So dealing with Marco takes special kinds of souls, and Marco seems to have a power with souls similar to Brook, which may make sense because Brook has a Yomi Yomi no Mi, which has to do with death and coming back to life, and Marco has regeneration, which has to do with death and coming back to life. So maybe it's something with fruits like that where you need like special souls or special something for Big Mom to defeat these people, you know. Well, definitely. I think she can still beat him without these special souls, but a definitive kill for Big Mom, you know. I think she needs some special souls. I don't know what these special souls are. And I don't know why Marco just saw it. Did he see a number? Did he see What did he just see? Did he see people turn into ice demons? But he seemed to be looking up, so I'm assuming it's a number maybe. You know, maybe the numbers are just kind of like running. Maybe they'll meet Frankie. Oh. Marco, Big Mom, Frankie, and Hacha. How would that actually go down? Who knows? Anyway, moving on to the next part of the chapter, the inside. Okay, now, already, I think Chopper is figuring out what's going on. I made a video about Chopper and just how great he is. Also, how Chopper is so similar to Sanji. And if you haven't seen that, go watch that video. But Chopper is already on it, kind of figuring out how this disease works. He's gonna, I mean, of course, he has to kind of figure out, you know, parts of it and everything before they actually get the antibodies, because antibodies like this much, number of people in the plaza is like too many people for like this much of antibodies. So he's gonna need to figure out at least something about the disease so he can like kind of mass produce it or something like that in the time. But he's already figuring out some stuff, and it seems he's been hit already. So now we're just adding kind of pressure. And it's also a bit bad because one of our 3 doctors this arc is already sick. So the death flags are just a bit, but do death flags exist in One Piece? Who knows? Also, Brook, as expected, Brook is not affected by this. So Brook just went wild. I don't even know what Brook is doing. What is Brook actually doing? He just ran off. But anyway, Brook and Apu. Now, I didn't know Apu uses tonfas. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. I was thinking if there was ever a moment where I've seen him use them. But he uses tonfas, and we know it's getting serious because the haki is coming out. You know, in some fights, you know, that's typically how it is here. In a lot of fights, when someone starts bringing out haki, then you know it's getting serious. Right? I mean, just take the Zoro versus Killer fight. The only time haki was ever used in that fight was Zoro's last slash on Killer. The whole time, it was no haki fight. So now they're already using haki. I mean, clearly, Apu also knows haki. So it's getting a bit spicy now. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how Scratchman does. And it's very clear at this point, right? I think this is one of those things where you see like all the famous people know each other, right? So maybe like you look on social media and it's like, okay, all the famous people who kind of do this thing, it seems like they all know each other, right? Like famous One Piece YouTubers, it seems like they all know each other. Or like famous people on TikTok, it seems like they all know each other. Or famous people on like Instagram, it seems like they all know each other. Or famous actors, it seems like they know each other. In One Piece, all the famous scientists know each other, you see? Because Queen knows what's his face? Judge knows Vegapunk knows Caesar knows Judge. Everyone knows each other. Like if you're, I think that's a sign. If you're a good scientist or whatever in One Piece, you know the big scientist. It's like an exclusive club, right? I mean, yeah. Anyway, Queen again proving that he too is a commander. Even though he's enjoying the show, he clearly has method to his madness, and he's kind of trying to take out people. So is there going to be a Sanji versus Queen? Are people going to still get what they want? Is Sanji going to be angry with, no, is Queen going to be angry with Sanji because of Judge? Because it seems like there's a history between Judge and Queen, which Queen does not seem particularly happy about. So I don't know how that's going to go. But, quickly to jump into, how many other things do I need to get into? I think there's just this scene, and yeah, then I can just rant on. But anyway, now finally we get into the Nami and Usopp versus Ulti and what's his name? Page 1. Pepe. Classic Pepe. And these two clearly wiped the floor with Usopp and Nami. I mean, I didn't know kind of how it would go. I didn't expect Usopp and Nami to have such a fight. So it was a bit unexpected. But seeing this now, it's like, wow, this was, I don't even know. Like, these guys are just KO. Like, Usopp's head and his bones have been broken probably more than Luffy and Brook put together. I feel so sorry for him at this point. Usopp is the real one, right? So, moment of silence for Usopp. Okay, now that we're back, I think one of the highlights from this chapter is Nami. right? And now, okay, first let's get to the whole Nami says that Luffy will be king of the pirates, because this is always a great moment when the Straw Hats say this. I mean, last one was Frankie that we had, and Frankie had this moment where boom, just one shot a number, but this time, you know, Nami's clearly losing. She may just die, head broken, but she still goes ahead and says it. And Usopp himself is just like, it's fine, you can lie, right? We kind of know that the Straw Hats are like this. Usopp even mentioned it before when they were talking to Law. Law's like, okay, you guys should die before you tell them on the plan. And Usopp's like, what? No. If they catch me, I'm gonna spill it all. So Straw Hats, it's kind of like, they understand each other, like, especially with the weaker members, that when the weaker members are in trouble, they'll spill. And the Straw Hats are fine with that. The Straw Hats can lie, can, you know, tell the truth that shouldn't be told if they need to, and they're fine with their weaker members doing that, because it's just who they are, right? They're scared. They're the normal people. They're the people who make us feel like, okay, for normal humans, this is crazy. And so it's fine. And then Usopp's just like, it's fine to say that. But once again, I thought Nami just would. Just because of how incredible a moment this is. Is that a... What? I did not even see this. Okay, wait. There's a Pandazoan with the guy's head coming... Oh my days. What is that? Oh my days. Sorry, I'm back. Just because of how incredible a moment this was for Nami, that she was able to kind of, even in this situation, you know, still steal her resolve and say that Luffy will be king of the pirates. Doesn't matter if he's up against Kaido, Big Mom, any Yonko, any admiral, anyone in the world government, or anyone at all. You know, he will win, and he will, you know, be the freest person, king of the pirates and all. But what was more interesting for me than that, right? I know people are going to talk about that, but is just to see how beaten up Nami is. I don't know. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Have we ever seen Nami this beaten up? Like, even in Skypiea, like, Oda never draws Nami getting this injured. I don't know. Maybe it's this injured, right? So, I don't know what it is. Because even in Skypiea, sorry, she was the only one who never got, like, L-Thord by, you know, NL. Even Robin got L-Thord, and we saw Robin pass out. In Whole Cake Island, you know, Big Mom hit Nami with lightning, but for some unexplained reason, it hit Brook, right? It just ended up hitting Brook instead of Nami. So, Nami never gets this beaten up. Yeah, sure, she gets roughed up a bit in fights, but not this much. And, like, to be at the mercy of someone this much is unheard of. Guys, like, yo, wow. Okay, guys, that's the highlight of the chapter for me. Interesting enough, there was no Kaido, there was no Yamato. I'm waiting for the parallels, because, you know, there's parallels in the way Yamato and Kaido have been fighting. You know, Kaido with the scabbards, you know, he just came back after those explosions, like nothing happened. Kind of like injured, what's her face? Kiku one shot her and she came back, but like, yeah. And then now he's facing them down. Probably going to win. Yamato with the armored corpse, they exploded her, kind of. She came back, one shot at the porcupine dude, and now they're fighting. She's probably going to win. I don't know about Sasuke, but the rest of them, she's probably going to win against them. But they weren't here. I'm guessing that whichever chapter they pop up in, they'll pop up in together, and they'll still have the parallels of kind of Yamato, the weaker version of Kaido, but still massively scary and all that. But guys, really, the Konoichi's oath with Tama coming back into it, I'm guessing who this is about, because of her promise to Ace and coming back to Luffy. You know, the whole thing of carrying on wheels. I'm interested to see where this goes. So tell me, who is better, Wanda, Carrot Sulong, and has Nami ever looked this bad? Has she really ever? I don't know. I really don't know.